Witch's Hill.
What if you just one day were just sitting there and it felt like there was a mouth on your dick and you look down and it's just like no one's there, nothing's around, but your dick's out and it definitely feels wet and you're just like, what? How would that feel if a ghost gave you a blowjob? Would it just be really cold?
It would be unearthly. I don't know what to say to that.
These are random questions that float through my mind.
Does that make you a necrophiliac? Because, I mean, that's supposed to be a dead body, but if you're just fucking its soul.
So, okay. That's a new thing that needs a name for it. I mean, there are people that have relationships with ghosts.
No, I know. I don't know the proper term for that.
Yeah. Ghost fucker.
Ghost, yeah. Ghostophile.
Sure.
Soul sensation? That sounds like a fucking 90s band.
Oh my god.
Soul sensation.
Oh, well, welcome back to Witch's Hill.
I'm Pat.
I am Tim. And
today we're going to be talking about sexual accidents.
Yes, everything we were talking about was actually on par with what's going on.
Yeah, pretty much. So wrap up your private parts and we're going to go on for a nice little ride here. It's not going to be nice. This is a very cringeworthy episode. But before we get into that, if you have any inquiries, you can send it to us at witcheshillradio@gmail.com.
And why not join us for a live episode when we go and record on Facebook Live? You can do that at facebook.com/witcheshillradio.
Yes.
Now, I
One last plug. I just want to put this in there.
Okay.
That if you want to see anything from behind the scenes, we do occasionally post on Instagram at Let's Talk Horror. It's because you can see what we get up to back there, and there's a bunch of fuckery.
A bunch of fuckery.
Yeah, a bunch of fuckery.
Now, I had a question that I thought of when we were just like an hour ago before recording this.
Yeah.
You know, I said I had a question for you that I wanted to save for on air.
Yeah.
Do you think, I know this episode is, sexual accidents. Mm-hmm. Do you think that this episode is going to have more cum than the World War II episode? Or less?
Probably less, because no one's going to want to fucking come after hearing a bunch of this shit. Or at least, actually, they might want to come as much as they can beforehand, before they do something to devastate down there, because there's a lot of unhappy times. Actually, I have them numbered. I got up to 24. I thought I got 25.
I'm going to say this now. He has not shared any of this information with me.
Nope.
He's told me a few.
Mm.
So
I told you a few that weren't even on this thing, just so that way we can get genuine reactions. Because when I was looking these up by myself, like I told you, I was just cringing, just like, no!
Yeah, basically what I was trying to get to is the fact that this episode is going to be the most horrific episode we have ever done. From what you said, considering it's not on the list, I'm not looking forward to hearing this list. So, without further ado, why don't you let me and the listeners suffer together?
Yes, let's kick this off.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, nobody does. Nobody does. Except for accidents and cringe.
Okay.
All right, this one is titled, Saw That Coming. I put a lot of stupid puns in here, so forgive me. I still say that I want my stupid superhero name to be Pun. And I just show up, say a pun, and I disappear, and everybody hates me.
I mean, yeah, that'd be on par.
Get out of here, Pun, and I just giggle and fly away or disappear into a sewer or something.
All right, Pun, let's see what this is.
Pun. I sound like a little dessert. All right, so this one's called Saw That Coming. A couple apparently wanted to spice things up in the bedroom and created their own sex toy. This toy was literally an electric saw with a vibrator attached to it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, someone didn't tell them that, it's a fucking saw, and saws cut through things.
Okay, by electric saw, I think we did mention this before. Was it a sawzall?
Yes. For those of you who don't know what type of saw that is, think like a sewing machine, but the needle is the blade.
Yeah, it's literally could be anywhere from a 4 to a 9-inch blade. We use these at work.
It depends on what you want.
I mean, but it's a... Just buy the fucking fuck machine. Don't make one.
Well, yeah, think that they would go through with that, or at least dull the blade or something. But they didn't. And this unfortunate woman shoved it on inside her, and it cut through and just sawed her fucking shit open. Yeah, it didn't go into detail about, like, the extent of the injury, but you can imagine that if you're putting a blade inside of you and it's supposed to cut through wood...
It can cut through metal. I use it to cut all kinds of metal at work.
Well, I don't know how sharp the blade was, but... I mean, if it was dulled, I don't know... Oh, God, that would probably hurt worse. I don't know, but...
That was stupid. I'm sorry, you people that did that. You're stupid.
Yeah, that's why it's called Saw That Coming. Pun.
It just connected in my head. God damn it, pun.
Yay. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, so this one's called Cement.
Oh, they're all puns, aren't they?
Most. Most of these are puns. I couldn't help but laugh. I'm not kink-shaming, I'm just pointing out the fact that people should have seen certain things before they should have.
I mean, okay, if anything is in comparison to the last story we just went over, you
that was
dumb.
one, dude, but there's 23 more.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
No, I'm scared.
Oh, it's not a bright episode. There's not a lot of bright futures for these people.
No, there's not.
But number 2.
Okay.
Cement. Someone filled their colon with cement using a funnel.
What?
Yeah, somebody really did that. And the doctors had to go in and go ahead carefully chipping away at dude's colon. From what I found out is that he lived, but I'm not entirely sure. But somebody didn't tell this dude that's not for your ass, it's for potholes. Don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but... Fill her on up, Jimmy!
You can't see my facial expression. My mouth has been open.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Okay, I know people... Obviously, people are into some freaky shit, and you know what? Freak on, my good people.
Yeah, everybody has their kink.
But...
Some go a little overboard.
I mean, cement? In your asshole?
I would have went with mustard.
I mean, at least mustard's not gonna harden.
No, it's just the mustard seed. Just not... Oh, man.
Oh. Okay. Okay, that's an interesting thing people have done.
Can you imagine if they, like, just did surgery and just cut it out of him and it's just like, here's a fucking cement mold of your colon?
If you could keep it, would you keep it? If you filled your butt with cement and were somehow able to extract said I guess it would be an internal casting of your colon and large intestine.
Yeah.
Would you keep that?
Yeah.
It'd be a great piece. Hey,
what's a centerpiece?
What's this? Oh my God! You could have it as a centerpiece for Thanksgiving dinner around the family. Oh, this is a lovely little piece.
Oh, Grandpa, stop it! We've heard this 4 times.
It's a casting of my ass.
Oh, I'm sorry, Betty. You're meeting family for the first time, but yeah, that's Grandpa Colon over there.
He would be called Grandpa Colon at that point.
Yeah, he had some hard times.
Yeah. Oh, pun.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying this.
I know you are.
Which one is this? I didn't put a title for this one. This is number 3. A rather unfortunate individual took an experimental erectile dysfunction pill to make him last longer in bed. He waited somewhere between 6 to 8 hours to go to the hospital. Remember, there's always a disclaimer that says if you have a boner that lasts longer than 4 fucking hours, seek medical attention. I don't know why you'd wait, but this guy goes to the hospital, and after taking a look at this guy's now purple member. It wasn't purple like, oh yeah, I just came a bunch. It's just like, I can't get the blood to stop. Yeah, well, they had to use a large syringe.
Oh, no, okay.
Put it into his dick and pull out the blood to get it to go down.
No.
It's like a giant blood clot in your dick.
No.
Yeah, Tim's freaking out.
I'm freaking out. Oh, God, I hate needles, and I cannot imagine putting one near my dick. No.
I mean, I guess props to those guys out there. I mean, I wouldn't do this, but if you could stand the pain of getting a tattoo on your dick, which I know people have. I've seen the photo of the elephant trunk, and it is funny. But
okay, actually, I do have to say, this is not the first time I've actually heard or honestly seen something like this happening.
You've seen it?
True Blood.
Wait.
In True Blood, there, I forgot what it was on, but that's the, a horror show about vampires and stuff like that. Got a little ridiculous in the end, but I fucking loved it. Fuck you all. And There's apparently in that show they treat vampire blood as kind of like a drug that gets you like insanely fucking high, but it also gives you a massive fucking erection. And one of these guys got kind of hooked on it, and he did that. He had a boner for so long that he went to the doctor and they pulled out this giant fucking needle. And yeah, his expression in that was exactly mine right now. And I'm kind of mad that you brought that memory back for me. Thank you.
In full detail.
In full detail.
In full detail. I mean, I bet I could get much more graphic, but let's not do that because I'm already like trying not to squirm as much because I'm in a wooden chair.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that as much as we're into like horror and horrifying things. I don't want to honestly torture our fans.
I do.
Well,
that's why they're listening, right?
I mean,
just kidding. But I mean, if you're listening to this episode, you already know what it's about.
Yeah, you know that
you did this to yourself.
You did this to yourself. I mean, maybe they just listened to the first 5 seconds and we're just like, "Yep, out.
We led you to the water. We poisoned the water. We didn't make you drink the water, but you saw us poison it." That's the most important part.
Let's go on to number 4.
Number 4, we're going to talk about clits. All right, so I didn't have a catchy one for this, so that's all I had to say.
Okay.
This one's actually pretty quick, but it still makes me just kind of like, a woman was fooling around with someone, and that someone had a rather large and sharp fingernail.
Ooh.
Well, after this little incident, she went to her gyno, and her gyno ended up telling her that she had slit her clit open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean that's pretty straight to the point, but I just imagine like somebody taking like I'm sorry for all the people out there with penises listening, but imagine taking construction paper and putting it in your pee hole and just slicing it.
Oh no! Why would you do that to me?
Because that's something I've thought about before, and it's just like
so you torture yourself.
Why haven't they used that in a Saw movie?
Because they're not to the point of full frontal.
They should be at this point. Like they're rebooting the series. If you're listening, use it.
Oh God!
Just do it.
Oh God!
Just do it because that would make me scream in a theater.
I would say if this little short story teaches us anything is again, personal hygiene is very important if you're going to be doing, even something as simple as fingering someone. Trim your nails. Clean and trim your nails. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how sharp your fingernail has to be to like slice somebody.
I don't know.
I got short fingernails. I'm a guitarist, so
I got like no fingernails.
Yeah,
because I have anxiety.
Oh, I have a guitar. I have anxiety. Let's team up.
I mean, it's worked for so long.
Whatever works. I guess that's our ingredients.
Yay, mental health.
Chemical X back in the Powerpuff Girls. I always thought it was just ecstasy. Chemical X and explode, and it's just like woo,
rave party.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on to number 5.
Yes, number 5. Someone went to the ER with a large whiskey glass shoved into their bum. The only way to save them was to perform a laparotomy and remove some of their lower intestines.
Oh. Yep. Okay, that one makes me think about.
That's on here.
Oh no!
That's on here. I don't know what you're gonna say. Because after I read that, I'm like, that reminds me of way back in the day when we saw that one thing, and I'm like, no, because that was my initial reaction when I saw that. Because that's so much worse than what we just talked about. But we're gonna get to that.
People just get horny and they just put whatever they can. The first thing they see goes in their bum.
I bet I could fit that in there.
I mean,
and then the other dude's like, bet.
I mean. Spend $40-$50 and just get a bigger dildo. Fuck.
But what if they just want like a bunch of marbles or something? Can you imagine that? Like just like chilling there and some dude like walks through the store and you just hear him jingling change, but it's not in his pockets.
I mean, how would you know it's not in his pockets?
Because
unless he was walking around naked in like a nudist colony and you hear the jingling of change.
Well, what if he farts and a quarter rolls down his pants? Like, anything can happen.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we're at the crazy place.
It's going to make people think twice about picking up money.
You should always think twice about that anyway.
This might have been in someone's bum.
This could have been in somebody.
Oh, God.
This podcast has ruined me.
Yes.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Yes. I'm gonna think of a, I'm just gonna call this one, What a Dick.
What a dick.
What a dick. There's a few I didn't, like I said, put catchy puns on it.
Does this involve a dick?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course. A lot of these involve members. Okay, so I don't know how this happened, but some guy was in the ER and had a literal ring inside of his penis.
No.
Yes.
A ring for your finger?
Yes.
How did you fit that in there?
I don't know how he did this, but they say it was the size of a wedding band that he shoved into his pee hole. Like, it got in there. And the only way that they were able to get it out was by getting little saws in there. And I could just imagine what this guy was going through, because they were talking about amputating his dick.
Oh, God.
But they managed to get little saws, and imagine how they had to do this. Like, it's already ripped open, so they had to rip it open even more, and it probably looks like just a giant hippo.
You know, I will say, though, that, okay, as cringy as this one may be, I don't know if this is on the story. I have seen video of some chick.
Oh, yeah, this isn't on here.
Literally, very graphic, fucking a guy in his dick with a vibrator.
Like, just stretching it open and just shoving the thing in there?
No, it was in there, and it was aggressively thrusting it in and out of, and...
Like, trying to get a sword into a sheath that just doesn't quite fit?
I'm talking, like, aggressively... It's...
Like, churning butter aggressively?
Yeah, let's say that. Churning... She was churning some butter there.
Oh, she went full Amish on him.
So it's like, okay, I guess it's not unheard of to be doing that, but why a wedding band?
I don't know.
Maybe he was mad at his ex-wife. Like, fuck you, I don't know why I'm gonna put this in my dick.
I'm gonna put this in my dick?
So, you know what? You don't know. Some people are crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what if he was just the most sane person in the world? Like, he was, like, an astrophysicist or something like that. And he's just like, I figured out the root thing of blah, 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 blah. Also, there's a ring in my cock. Help.
Well, that one is, that's a doozy there.
Yeah, I could say that.
All right, let's keep moving. This one, I feel like this is just going to get more and more painful.
Oh, of course.
Kudos to anyone that can make it through this whole episode, because it's quite hard for me.
Extra kudos to the people who can make it through with just a straight face, like, yeah, what up? Yeah, what up? I can do that.
Even more kudos to anyone who's having sex to this episode.
Yeah, if you're having sex right now and you could finish the entire episode, well...
Fuck yeah.
You're fucking to the sound of our voice.
Yes.
Yes. Don't think of your mom. And I just ruined that.
Yeah, now you just lost our one boning fans.
Well, don't fucking listen to this episode while you're fucking. What the hell's... What?
I don't know. Don't kink shame people.
I don't even know if that goes into the lines of kink shaming rather than just like... Why?
All right, let's just move on. Let's move past this.
Yeah, fucking cutting dicks open with saws. Yeah. Well, speaking of dicks... Clearly, we're gonna break one.
No.
Yeah, number 7, we're breaking it.
Oh.
We're gonna bend this penis. Okay, breaking the dick. Okay, so this one goes out to all the guys because this is the worst fear. No one wants to break their little buddy, but it does happen. No, the penis has no bone, but it is possible to break it. You'll know immediately if it does happen because during intercourse you'll hear a loud snapping or a cracking sound, and the penis will bend and turn purple. And I'm sure you will be in extraordinary agony. I guess some people relate this to looking like an eggplant.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it actually snaps?
Yeah, well, I mean, this can happen when the penis is entering. It can hit a bone, causing it to bend, or rather, hyperextending your little friend.
I honestly think everyone has had that moment while they're getting it on that does kind of somewhat happen. Maybe not to the extent of breaking it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, no.
It's just I guess don't just slam. I guess.
Hey, you know what?
Locate the bone first. Locate the bone first. Get a flashlight. Look on in there.
Oh yeah, you gotta inspect it.
Yeah, let's see the cave.
Dear God.
What? I want to be safe.
This one is... Oh, okay, let's just move.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to just power through this as fast as possible because it's just so traumatizing.
Yeah. Well, get this.
Uh-oh.
If it goes untreated, you could be facing lifelong problems and never recover. In most cases, you'll,
What, will you always have a bent dick?
Zorro.
Oh, man.
I liked that show. In most cases, after you've cleaned up and fixed, yourself for the most part, you shouldn't expect an erection for at least 6 weeks.
So what do you got to do? You got to go to the doctor for a broke dick?
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
Probably pop the muscle back into place and put a fucking lollipop sticker on it. Not a sticker, a stick. And just tie it together, a little bandage.
You get a dick brace?
Yeah, dick splint. Dick splints.
Oh, God.
Dick splints all around. Well, I mean, if your shit's in a Z, or like even just like cocked to the left, it looks like a 7. Or an upside down L.
Okay.
The little crane.
All right.
Number 8. This one's called Okay, What the Fuck? And I'm sure you're going to have the same reaction, both you at home and you, Tim.
Okay.
People are, for one reason or another, are using fucking margarine as sex lube. I can't see this being okay.
Wait.
Yes, you heard that right. Margarine.
We don't got lube, but I got some butter.
I got some butter. Butter me up. Yeah, and in some cases, when they're getting clean, they're not using just typical soap and water or anything like that. You want to know what they're using? They're using fucking household cleaning supplies like Windex and Pine Sol and shit. And it's like causing burns and like if you get that into your pee hole or just in your butthole or something, like just...
Do you not understand that there are orifices where you're putting the lube and, Windex doesn't go there?
But it smells clean.
Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God.
Yeah,
What the fuck indeed?
Yeah, I don't know why people are doing that, but just go out and get the fucking sex lube or whatever the fuck you want. Or use spit, not margarine.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I, it's really hard to, like, just keep going with that one. It's just really baffling.
I gotta say, this is definitely one of the most different episodes we've ever done.
Yeah, it's not your typical horror, but these are
This
some
is straight
horrific shit that can happen while you're having the best time of your life.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, shit can go south real quick.
I'll say.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go into number 9. Number 9.
This one's called Jelly Jar.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you know what this one is. Well, a while ago, in the early days of the internet, there were very graphic sites that you could go to find, well, let's just say really macabre things, such as people who are dying and so on. And
Like Rotten.com.
Yeah. And
I wonder if Rotten.com is still a thing.
I am not sure. Do not let any kid go on that fucking site. You yourself probably shouldn't even go on that site. It is so fucking gory. Like, you're going to see pictures of dead people, like compound fractures, destroyed things. And unfortunately for us, we stumbled upon the site many years ago. Many years ago. And this specific one has always stuck with me personally, is that this dude put a fucking jelly jar, like the glass jar, up into his anus. And the pressure from just his whole body collapsed the jar within him. And he bled out internally. This dude is dead. But the jar exploded inside of his colon and lacerated him from the inside out. So this dude literally bled to death by bleeding out his ass because he put a jelly jar inside of him.
You also see part of the video. I don't know why we watched as much as we did.
I didn't see a video. I just saw the...
I saw the video.
Oh, I'm glad I missed that shit. I'm glad I missed that. I saw the fucking photo of before and after, and when it was still like whole, and then how it collapsed. Oh my god.
He was literally pulling pieces of the jar out.
Oh my god.
And just an update for all our listeners, Rotten.com is not loading. So
good.
I don't think it's a site anymore.
Good. It was a very vulgar site, and realistically, we should never have gone on there. But we were like kids, and curiosity makes a fool of us.
Well, early days of the internet.
Yeah. So I guess if you're gonna again put stuff inside of you, make sure that you can get it out and you're not gonna die.
Yeah,
And don't use margarine to get it in there.
Think about the fact that you're putting in a hollow cup, a hollow container, a glass hollow container. Think about that.
Yeah.
Come on. It's glass. It's not fucking impervious.
I don't know what would compel somebody to do that.
You know
I would
what?
do it myself. But
if you want to put a jar in your butt, make sure it's like some kind of strong steel at least. Something that's not going to fucking shatter. Let's at least be safe here.
Hey, Tim, I was being safe, but you lost a canteen.
You son of a bitch.
Don't push on me, stomach. All right, this next one. Allergic to semen. This is number 10, allergic to semen. This is a real allergy that affects many people and does not discriminate.
Uh-oh, are you serious?
Yes, to avoid this with your partner, you should wear condoms, otherwise the person who is allergic to it may actually go into anaphylactic shock. Be vigilant, be protected.
Oh, look at us promoting safe sex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now on to number 11. 11, burning your vulva.
Oh! Jesus Christ, dude!
I looked all over for these ones.
Oh my god, just the way you just suddenly like, all right, this is what it is.
Well, I mean, it's quick and to the point, you know.
I can only imagine what this is going to be, so let's just...
Hey, now that you've made it this far into the episode, if anyone out there has been around during the LimeWire days and have successfully destroyed your computer, but you have some really funny shit as to what you were trying to get, but then you got something else, we would love to hear your stories, because I cannot tell you how many times I was trying to download an Offspring song and I got porn.
Specifically, Bible Black.
Oh, I love LimeWire for showing me Bible Black. That is the funniest shit. If you haven't checked that out, you need to see it.
Bible Black is wonderful. We had so many fun nights laughing our ass off to that.
You know what? At the end of this, if I remember, I'm going to tell a funny story about Bible Black.
Oh,
at the end
God.
of this. It's really fucking funny. At least to me it is.
Okay.
But yeah, burning your vulva, number 11.
Oh, God.
Yeah, a woman's vulva suffered wild burns after her partner had consumed hot sauce before giving oral.
Oh!
Not like right after, just like, I'm going to try this hot sauce, let me go down on you. It was just, you know how it lingers there? It's kind of like in your skin and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went down on her, and yeah, I can't imagine that was a pleasurable feeling.
I mean, it actually burned. I mean, if you notice the tingle, I mean, wouldn't you be able to stop it? And I mean, I guess
I don't know. Well, there's a lot of people who have different type of pain receptors. Like, for instance, not too long ago, I had this hot sauce that Nikki's brother Danny had gotten from his friend. So we're all sitting there eating it, and like everybody starts sweating. I wasn't sweating. Like, I was literally just dipping everything in it, and they were saying like, "Oh, there might be Carolina Reaper in there." I was like, "Holy shit!" And like, just like I was doing mouthfuls, and like, yeah, my mouth was on fire, but it didn't last as long as it was for a lot of people.
yeah.
So basically, what I'm getting at is like, he may or she may not have noticed it until, you know, event horizon, point of no return.
I mean, okay. That's also just like my parents when we were kids. They used to, they had a garden in the backyard, and my dad would grow a bunch of different kind of hot peppers, and we would dry them out and crush them down into a seasoning, and I would put that on everything. But I learned the hard way that after dinner, you gotta really thoroughly wash your hands, because going to take a leak.
Oh.
Yeah, it happened to me, my dad. I'm pretty sure it happened to my brother.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
I have not had that happen, but I can see that easily happen. I've rubbed pepper juice in my eye before. That fucking sucked.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but yeah, don't burn your vulva, guys, or your vulva chicks.
I'm glad it wasn't
whatever.
what I thought it was going to be. I when you initially said the title of this one, number 11, I had a fear of what I thought it would be. And
Yeah, they were getting fucked with a hot poker.
I'm glad it's not that. All right, let's move on.
Let's go to number 12. 12 is an interesting one. This is a very interesting one, at least to me. The long orgasm.
The long orgasm?
Yeah, I know this one's not a pun, but orgasms are arguably the best thing in existence. However, well, I mean, seriously.
Could anyone argue that?
Pizza comes close.
I mean, pizza is pretty fucking great.
It is, and like, orgasms pizza right there.
You can tell where our priorities are.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're probably the best thing in existence. However, there is something out there called persistent genital arousal disorder, rather known as PGAD. This is a disorder in which the person has a long-lasting orgasm, sometimes up to 4 hours.
Whoa!
Yeah, a woman was with her boyfriend, and after they did the dirty deed, she kept going for 3 more hours, give or take. They eventually went to the ER, and after a while, it eventually went away. The unfortunate part about this, it doesn't even have to be the typical sexual arousal that you're used to. It can be almost anything that triggers it. It can cause stress and physical pain. As far as they know, the condition mainly affects women.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah. It's like going right to the Super Bowl.
For fucking over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, touchdown, 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 stop the game! You know?
At some point, you would want it to fucking stop. Fuck.
Yeah, I can't imagine that would feel great for that long.
Yeah.
Like, all I'm imagining is just, like, the, like, muscles in your body just, like, convulsing.
Constantly tensing.
Yeah, just, like, not being able to do anything. It's like those bad muscle aches that you see in, like, people's calves and stuff.
Where they're pulsing?
Yeah, that's what came to my mind when I was thinking about that. I was like, oh my god, just... I can't imagine that type of pain.
Yeah.
It's like otherworldly.
All right, let's get to lucky number 13.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is lucky. This is far from lucky, actually.
I mean, this whole list is very unlucky.
This one's titled Lizard Dicked.
Lizard dicked.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yep. While a man was chilling in a forest, he got aroused and by something, and one thing led to another, and dude just started masturbating in the forest, just pulling on his little thing. Well, unfortunately for him, he ended up in the hospital complaining of a swollen member, and he couldn't pee. He went on to tell the doctor that a, quote, legless lizard, end quote, crawled into his penis, or his urethra. It is known that things can get lodged in the urinary tract for multiple reasons, but they're typically, not fucking living creatures. I mean, there's the small things that they say, like if you pee in the water in like the Amazon or something, like a little thing up there. This is a fucking lizard, dude. It was
a legless lizard sounds like a snake.
Yeah, it does. I mean, essentially that's what a fucking snake is. But this is how it was worded. From the information that I gathered, he was able to save his dick, but they weren't able to save the lizard. Poor little guy.
I mean, I guess. I mean, when the mood hits you gotta take care of it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Pay attention to your surroundings?
Well, I want to know how, like, a lizard was able to crawl up him. I just imagine him standing there, not laying down, rolling around in the grass, just like, this is amazing. Like, maybe that's what he was doing, and that's how it got onto him. I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions still left after that one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of questions after all of these.
Yeah,
but,
true.
For shits and grins, I guess. Number 14.
Okay.
Gun butt.
Gun butt.
Yes. You want to take a guess as to what this might be?
I'm going to guess that someone put a gun in their butt.
Wow, that was pretty spot on, Tim.
Was it?
Yeah. A man was getting it on with his wife after returning home from their honeymoon. Thought they'd spice things up a bit by inserting a revolver into his anus. Well, they should have taken a moment for gun safety, as this probably would have saved them a lot of hassle, considering that they mishandled the firearm. They didn't check to see if, it was loaded, which it was, and the safety was off.
Did it go off in dude's ass?
Okay, so now here's the thing, is that the way I'm imagining, because they didn't say what type, they said revolver, so I'm not going to guess that it's a 22. It's probably, if like anything, it's a long-nosed barrel, so I'm maybe a 357 or something.
Oh!
He shoved it into his ass, and the gun shot off. It shot out through his stomach and left like a fucking crater in him. And the woman calls the fucking ER people, or the paramedics. They come in, and they find her in the corner, just like unable to move, unable to read it. Like, she's in fucking shock, dude. Can you imagine just fucking somebody and then all of a sudden their stomach explodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's covered in his guts. I'm just gonna say
he's dead though.
Yeah, I can't confirm that, but I can only speculate that getting shot from the inside out, you're gonna die.
I mean, if your stomach exploded, yeah.
You shot through your colon and out your stomach. You're gonna be septic.
Okay.
But yeah.
Again, this is another situation that could have been solved with, proper safety.
Yeah. I mean, like,
maybe not put a gun in your butt?
I mean, I like guns. I like guns. I know a lot of people out there could be like, you shouldn't like... Well, I do. Everybody has their own opinion, but you definitely shouldn't shove one inside of you.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, that should go without saying.
I'm for gun safety. I like guns, but I'm for gun safety. Don't do that.
Don't put a gun in your butt. That's a great example of what you shouldn't do.
They should put that on like day one of gun training. Like, don't put this up here. Put it in your holster. Not your caboose.
Anyway.
Number 15, Clit Classic.
Oh boy.
Your face, your smile just dropped.
Because I'm just trying to think of what Pun thought of for this.
Always watch your tongue ring when it comes to a clit piercing.
Oh.
That's why it's Clit Classic. They always talk about the clit piercing and a tongue ring getting caught, fused together, not fused, but like lodged together, and you can't get it out, and you think, oh! You know, like, Mom, help!
I'm just stuck here.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What did they do?
Well, no, I'm just saying that in general happens to a lot of fucking people. Just like the number 7, the broken dick one. I think that was broken dick. Yeah, just watch out for things, you know? You don't want to get caught in any promiscuous...
Precarious positions?
Yeah. I couldn't figure out the wording for that. I was seeing the image in my head, and it was making me, like, derp out for a second. Now, here is number 16. And this story, I was told to while I was driving, and I almost crashed my car.
Is this a personal?
Not my fucking story.
No, but this is the next number, what was it, 16?
Yes. I know the person who told me this. This person was in the backseat of my car when he told me this, and I almost crashed into a tree because I was like, oh my god, that's so fucking gross. Well, I knew this guy a long time ago, and his girlfriend at the time was starting to get sexual with him, as they had not yet done anything. Well, this would escalate, and he would begin to eat her out. He said there was a funky taste, but at the time, he had nothing to really compare it to, I guess.
Okay.
So he thought nothing of it. Until he felt something slide into his mouth, and before he had the chance to stop it, it slid down his throat. The texture, he said, was similar to a gummy candy, but tasted foul. Later, he comes to find that she had a massive yeast infection and ate something from it, possibly a pus ball or something. He told me this while I was fucking driving. So you see why I was like, oh my god, dude!
I'm gonna fucking vomit.
I was driving through a heavily wooded area and almost just veered off the road.
I'm gonna fucking vomit.
Oh my god, dude.
Dear sweet lord.
I'm pretty sure he was haunted by that, and I can't fucking blame him.
Yeah. I don't think he went down on a lady for quite a while after that.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of lost contact with this guy, but yeah, he had that happen to him, and that is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, let's just move past.
I was hungry a little while ago, and that's just like now I have a really bad feeling in my stomach.
Yeah, same.
Well, this one's called Rotted. Number 17.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. A woman was masturbating with a curtain rod and it got stuck. The somewhat humorous part about this, at least I'll say is humorous, the pole was so long that the paramedics had to call in somebody to cut the pole to fit her into the ambulance.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big fucking pole. Yeah.
So I'm guessing, because I'm looking at the curtain rod I have hanging over there, I'm guessing it's one that had like those huge ball ends.
I can only imagine. That's the only way I can imagine it getting like stuck, unless there was like a ring on it and it just like hooked around something. I don't know if she had anything in her.
See, okay, that's startling because it makes me think of another story. I don't know if this is a true story or not. This is something that I feel like this is just a story that a bunch of kids always tell. Kind of like how, Marilyn Manson removed a rib to suck his own dick.
Yeah,
that's what we were
90s myth.
That's what every sixth grader was saying.
Yep.
But the story was that this girl was home alone and she decided that she was just going to hop on the kitchen counter and masturbate with a broom. And then her mom came home and she got startled, so she jumped off with the broom still inside of her and it impaled her. I don't know if that's a true story or not. I remember
she's a witch.
I remember hearing that along the same lines as the Marilyn Manson story.
I'm going to pun that one hocus pocus.
Okay. All right. Congratulations, Pun.
I'm not proud of that one.
All right. You should be. Shouldn't be proud of any of them.
No, there's a few. There's one coming up. It's number 22. I'm proud of the name just because it's stupid.
All right, well, let's work to that. What are we on now?
18.
18, all right.
18. This one's called Glued.
Okay.
Take a wild guess about this one. I guarantee you will not get this one.
I'm not going to get this one, but I don't think you should do anything sexually with glue. Anyway, go on.
A suicidal man superglued himself to a hooker after having spent the night with her. EMTs walked in to find a hooker screaming for help with his dead body on top of her. That's some cynical shit right there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, like, how did he die?
I don't know. It didn't go into that. It just went into the whole fucking part about the hooker screaming.
I mean, what if... All I gotta say about that is that guy's a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're suicidal, and so you... As you're going out, you're going to torment some random person.
Yeah, that's some psychological damage right there. That is fucked up. No one deserves that.
No one does.
No.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So again, people are fucking a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah. 19. This one's called Shave Away.
Shave Away.
Yeah, and we know somebody who has had something about this. A woman was shaving and accidentally shaved off 1/8 of her labia.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it was because she sneezed or like just what, but like.
I mean, maybe she was in a rush.
Yeah, but you got to pay attention down there.
I mean, if you're putting a razor near there,
if you're putting a razor anywhere on your body, you need to pay attention.
Yeah.
But that's not exclusively to women. We knew somebody back in the day who claims to have slit their scrotum open and a nut fell out.
I remember that story. I don't remember who said that, but I remember that story.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, it's speculated, but that is not the only one that has said similar things. But yeah, it is possible to cut a nut out. You just gotta, pay the fuck attention.
Take your time.
Yeah, and don't let anything try to like interfere. Like, don't keep the door open and have the dog jumping on you.
Yeah.
Like, down, Sparky, I'm shaving my nuts. Like, what are you gonna do? Number 20, the threesome gone wrong.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. A man was having a threesome in his car that was parked on a hill. One of the women accidentally hit the parking brake, and they went for a little cruise until they hit a tree. The man somehow managed to escape from the car and signaled for help. While the other 2 women were trapped in the car. One of the women broke both of her legs while the other suffered from internal injuries. I don't know, maybe don't fuck on a hill?
I mean, okay, I get the whole fucking in a car thing.
No, I get that, but on a hill?
But, I mean, how are you going to have a threesome in a car? I mean, because, okay, like I said, I get fucking in a car, but it's hard enough with 2 people, let alone 3.
Well, I guess it depends on, like, what type of car you have, I guess. I mean, if it's a small little sedan, like, I got a dart, you want to pile into the dart and rub each other?
You got a fucking, like, a giant fucking Suburban or something. Sure, okay, yeah, no problem. You basically have a bed back there.
You guys want to pile into the smart car and fool around? I don't see that ending well. That's like a clown car slapping into a semi.
Yeah.
It'd be like bodies everywhere.
All right. Well...
All right, what?
I guess we're on to 21 now.
Yes, on to 21. The Slammy Whammy.
The Slammy Whammy.
Yeah. I was going to call this one Mommed, but yeah, no, this one sounds better. The Slammy Whammy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this guy in his 60s was going at it in his room with just some unknown person when the worst thing possible could have happened. His mom opens up the door.
Why was he living with his mom? He's
I don't
60.
know. Well, I mean, she could have been living with him. He could have been helping her.
You know,
Who knows?
okay, actually, now that I think about that, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she had a key to the place, and she was just like, "I'm just gonna see what's up." And like, sadly, the only thing that was up was between his legs. So what he did was he gets up and he runs over to the door, and he's trying to get it shut before she can see anything. Somehow, he got his dick into the doorway as he was slamming it.
Oh. What was he doing? Pelvic thrusting the doorway.
No, seriously, yeah. Like, how close do you have to be to the fucking door to, like, get it in there? Unless he's got, like, a 2-foot-long dick or something. Like, are you really gonna shove that shit out there when your mom's right there? Hell no, you're gonna hide that shit.
Yeah, you're not gonna run bare, like... There's a lot about this that I'm just...
What if it was like, I hate to make this picture in your brain, but imagine it swinging under like a crane, and it just happens to get into the fucking doorway.
Oh dear God. Fuck, dude. Yeah, that one. Ugh. I mean, so did he break his dick?
As far as I know, yeah. I mean, if you were literally slamming the door to try to stop somebody from looking, then you got some force behind that.
Oh, imagine the further shock on his mom's face as that happens.
Yeah, when she hears her kid fucking screaming on the other side of the door, looks down, and there's just a bloody stump.
I mean, I don't think it would cut off.
And not cut off, but
okay, let's change the topic.
Oh, it's got to pop at the ends like a grape or something like that. Just like squirts out, you know?
This one's starting to hurt, man.
Like a watery paper cut.
Okay. Ow.
Yes, imagine all of this.
You're a dick.
It sounds like construction paper tearing. Sorry, okay, I'll move on to the next one. Number 22. This one's called Potato Oh No.
Potato Oh No?
Yeah, Potato Oh No. A man of the cloth was rushed to the ER when he claims he had an accident. He claims to have fallen backwards off of a ladder and landed onto a table with food, and somehow this launched a potato into his ass. But my question is, how did a potato break go through the pants? Or were you not wearing pants?
Yeah.
And why were you on a ladder?
I mean, okay. Because the first thing I think of is those times in Jackass where they tried launching a dildo into Bam's ass multiple times.
Yeah.
It never succeeds. So
it looks like it hurts, though.
And it looks like it hurts, but it never succeeds.
Yeah.
So, how... Oh, a man of the cloth, you said?
Yeah, this says a man of the cloth.
What was he doing with the potato?
Why got some questions for that potato?
And you know what? My further question is, of all the fruits, vegetables you can choose, why a potato?
Potatoes can be very oddly shaped sometimes. So who knows if this was a perfectly round potato? Maybe it was a carved potato.
What, was it a potato shaped like a little fucking boy?
Wow. Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't say from, what church or where he's from. It's just, all we know is that's a man of the cloth, so...
Oh, man, that's...
Maybe it was misinterpreted. Maybe it wasn't any religious thing. Maybe it was just a dude wearing one piece of cloth, and that's why... Because that would make more sense as to how that got in there.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just like, oh, we know what you did.
Putting a potato in his butt, apparently.
Yeah, potato oh no.
All right, let's go on to number 23.
23. Strong vibrations.
Strong vibrations.
Strong vibrations.
Ooh, baby.
Yes, because back in July of 2015, a woman caused an accident when she was driving while playing with her vibrator.
Damn, that's ballsy. On the fucking road?
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah, and she got so excited that she completely neglected the car in front of her and just slammed the hell into them.
Okay, sounds like that would in fact happen.
Furthermore, what's embarrassing is that there was actually, I think it was CCTV type footage of her crashing, and you see her apparently removing the vibrator and just being like, oops, and then gets out, and goes and check on the other person, but, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, okay, at least she's okay?
What the fuck do you tell the insurance company?
Yeah. Well, you see here, I was driving along, jacking off, and we're going to push right past that.
Oh, what?
I don't know.
She's not jacking off.
With a vibrator? Yeah.
You call that jacking off?
Yeah, I generalized, yes. I think there are listeners out there that would agree with me.
I've just never heard the female masturbation termed as jacking off. But all right, right on. I'm gonna go home and flick my bean later.
I am almost positive. Give a comment if that's what you call it. If you're a chick and you call it just jacking off, give us a like.
Or if you got some creative names, let us know, because those are always funny to hear.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is the last one now?
Yeah. I just thought of one. Sorry. Stretching Armstrong.
What?
I don't know.
What does it describe?
I don't know. Just a really rough session with yourself.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, I mean, that could be a sexual accident.
What, you're fucking waiting for it to be a gummy to play with it?
You just grab it and you fucking pull, yank on that shit. Yeah, get it to start like that lawnmower that couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah, just put a foot down and go with it.
Oh, God, this sounds like it might cause some, like, Indian burns. Ugh.
Yeah, or you're gonna fucking peel your skin back.
Okay, let's...
Decasing a sausage.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, number 24. This one I called Sex Launch.
Sex launch.
Yes, and this is the last one on the list for sexual accidents.
Alright, let's hear what this is.
Well, another rather ill-timed sexcapade was that of Joe Connor and Susan McBride, who were getting it on in a Jeep while it was driving. Joe happened to be drunk and lost focus of the road, hitting a few mailboxes, a guardrail, and eventually coming to a stop in someone's ditch. The force of the crash caused McBride to be thrown from the car. She suffered road rash over her body and she broke a rib. She was permanently disfigured following the accident. Both of them did survive, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I feel like you've thought about, like, how you could do it getting
I think everybody has thought that, but,
while
like...
you're driving. I mean, I don't think that's possible.
Mm-mm.
At least to get away with it.
Maybe if you're, like, out in, like, the open, like, out in the middle of, like, Bufu or, like, the desert or something like that.
Yeah, in the middle of a desert where there's nothing to fucking hit. Yeah,
but at
sure,
the same
maybe.
time, why are you driving? There's nobody around. You don't need to.
Exactly.
You know? But I don't know.
You'd have to be a master of concentration to pull it off.
Well, they were also drunk.
Yeah,
They were also...
I mean, go figure. Of course they were drunk. That sounds like a drunk idea.
That does sound like a drunk idea. Like, we'll be home in a few minutes. You want to hop on here?
I mean, I guess, sure.
Yeah. You think that was the response to it? Just, yeah, I guess, sure. Sure. Wow, this is pretty fun. Launched.
Well, that was all very, very cringy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes. All of that was very, very not sexy.
I mean, kudos to the listener for getting this far in the episode. Congratulations. Yeah. You know what? Round of applause. You fucking did the most cringiest episode we've ever done.
That's not his hands clapping.
No, it's not.
That's gross.
As cringy as it was, I'm excited.
Well, until next time, we are Witches Hill, and we'll see you Wednesdays at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Yes.
Give us a like, subscribe, follow, click that bell, stay notified.
And one last time, if you have any inquiries or if you have any ideas for us to do episodes on, go ahead and send that shit to fucking witcheshillradio@gmail.com.
All right, now get your finger out of there.
Witches Hill.